What's the most you'd ever be willing to pay for a pair of sneakers?
I'm not picky with prices. I mean, if the sneaker looks cool, then I'll buy it. But suggestions for anyone, I mean, they gotta kind of slow down with the prices. I mean, you can't go out and buy a pair like Yeezys. Those are the ones that I won't buy. I mean, Yeezys like what, $1,000?
Sometimes they go for like 5,000.
Yeah, see, that's too much for a sneaker, especially when he's not even with Nike no more. So I mean, what's the odds of you really sitting there wearing that sneaker more than once or more than twice? So I mean, it's kind of crazy.
So no Yeezys at all? That was actually my next question, is if you own a pair.
Nah, no Yeezys at all. I mean, I don't. I mean, I wanted a pair, but then when I seen that price, I was like, no way.
What did you think when Kanye decided to leave Nike?
Um, I think it was bigger for him. I mean, because he knows that Nike really wasn't giving him the profit that he wanted and deserved. I mean, Yeezy, it's a great sneaker. I mean, I like the way it looks and it's different from everything else. And I think, I mean, if I made a sneaker like that, especially, I would want to get all the profit that I can get. And I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why he left and went to Adidas, because he went to a company where they'll appreciate him a lot more. And I mean, I don't blame him for that at all.
As a guy who wore Adidas in college and stuff like that, what was your reaction when you heard that he signed with Adidas?
Oh, I was hyped. I mean, I like Kanye a lot, and I was hoping that he was gonna come out with a basketball sneaker, but my time was already up in college. So now, hopefully, someone else can come out with something different.
So what do you expect from the Adidas Kanye partnership?
Oh well, sneaker will be out soon. I mean, I know that he's big into like basketball players like Derrick Rose, for an example. And I could see him teaming up with Derrick Rose or something like that, trying to figure out something for his sneaker. And I mean, it'd be big for the city of Chicago as well. I mean, that'd be huge for them two guys to really make a sneaker together.
We've seen you rock and one in games and Adidas as well as Jordans off the court. Like, what do you think is like the breakdown of your collection?
Well, right now Adidas got the top share. I mean, that's because I have so many pairs of them. It's kind of crazy. And then right after that, I would say probably N1. N1, I like N1 a lot because I mean, not only am I looking forward to signing with them, but I mean, I love the way they sneaker feel. I mean, that's something that really plays a huge role, like I said, within the sneaker brand. And right after that, I would say it's Nike. I mean, Nike, they come out with certain sneakers where you're prone to be injured. I mean, like look at the low top Kobe's. I mean, I tried them one time and I tweaked my ankle one time, so I was like, I gotta slow down on them Kobe's. So I mean, it's different. There's certain sneakers like with Nike where you can just rock on the streets, and then on top of that, you can really play in. And I mean, it's different modes to it.
Do you know if And One has any plans for like any signatures coming up for maybe like Lance Stevenson?
Well, what they do with their guys, they let their guys make their own sneaker, and they get a mold of your foot and everything, and being able to do that, I mean, you're basically being in the stores with your own sneaker. And I mean, a lot of companies aren't doing that because they have so many people on their staff that they don't really want to do that for everyone that's there. So I mean, I think N1, with them doing that and being able to make your own sneaker, especially a guy coming out of college, that's something that everyone has always wanted. So I mean, Lance has his own sneaker coming out, and I think that'd be good for him and also for the brand of N1.
So if you were designing your own, what style would you make it? High top, low top?
Both. I would say both. I make high and low, but I'm really a low top guy. I mean, I like how they feel, and especially they're light compared to a mid sneaker.
You wore Adidas in college, and Adidas has so many different styles and partnerships, different collaborators. Is there like any particular department of theirs that you felt drawn to outside of the basketball kicks? Like they got the Jeremy Scotts, all like the old school casual stuff too, like the Stan Smiths.
Oh, I rock Stan Smiths a lot. Those and it's funny because like when I'm just like walking around, I wear Sambas a lot as well. And I think it's like really more so the soccer sneakers. Those are the ones that's really comfortable for your foot, and they're kind of light. I mean, I'm a guy that goes off of how light the sneaker is, and I don't want to be wearing bolts on my feet. That's something that's the worst.